Good morning, everyone. I wanted to come to you as personally as I possibly could this morning. I want to share that the face-to-face community shares the devastation of our city and our society, our country, at the horrific death of George Floyd, and before that, Breonna Taylor, Ahmaud Arbery, and countless others. We share the grief and the suffering, and we are standing with our brothers and sisters in protest and in fury that this kind of systemic racism has been allowed to continue for so long. You know, face to face, you have been part of us in every way. You know that over these years, these 36 years, we have borne witness to the systemic racism that has wrought cumulative and devastating effects on so many people, the people we know and love and serve. When I talk about those effects, I'm talking about things like hunger, lack of access to healthcare, lack of access to justice, lack of quality education, lack of good neighborhoods. We at Face to Face are committed to hospitality. So when people come in, we try to wrap them in as much warmth as possible. Our mutuality has to get even stronger. We have to continue to ask if these conditions, hunger, lack of access, blah, 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 are not happening to us, they can't happen to our guests. We have to double down our efforts. And so in this moment, I don't have anything profound to say or any new thoughts on this, but I do make a promise to you from the entire face-to-face community. I promise you that we will do more. We will create spaces within ourselves, vulnerable, humble spaces, to listen to the voices and experiences of our guests, our Black, brown brothers and sisters who are guests, staff, volunteers, in an even deeper way, so that we are authentically meeting the needs of our guests. I promise you that we will do everything in our power, in our small piece of the world, to fight racism in every form, the large and the visible, and the smaller and much more subtle. And I ask you to hold our feet to the fire. This is a devastatingly tragic moment in our society, but I believe that it holds a kernel of hope. This isn't the end of the story. We've experienced the transformative impact that Face to Face has had on all of us. Let's continue to do that. Let's continue to make this little experiment simply a seed for change in our society. We need one another. We need to hold one another accountable for our actions and the quality and authenticity of our service. Stay with us. Help us to help one another to create a better society.